So we'll discuss on how to configure the Azure App Services backup and restore. So app services are basically web services which runs an applications like .NET applications or Java applications or Python applications or an front-end applications developed in Android, Node. So for some reasons, if someone deletes an app service or the content within the app service got deleted or corrupt, so we might need to restore the application. That kind of situations, this app services backup and restore will help us. So by default, Microsoft will take the backup of the app services. And apart from that, whenever we are deploying it or manually, we want to take a backup whenever is required, and we want to have some additional retention policies, then we can configure the backup settings. So this app service backup does not rely on the recovery services vault. So it needs a storage account. Within the storage account, it needs a container, and it can keep the backup option can make a copy of these particular applications to this container. Okay. So let's look at that. So we have an app service. So when I go to the app service, go to the backups. And we can see automatic backup every 1 hour. So by default, Azure is going to take the backup of an app service every 1 hour. And it displays the list of all the backups which are happened over here, and through which we can initiate a restore. However, we want to have our own backup system, then we can configure a custom backups. So when I go for a custom backup, so it is going to ask me a storage account and a container. So let me go and create a container. So let me go to the storage account. I'm just giving app svc bkp acute a blob storage. I'm selecting locally redundant. So we have the storage account got created. So let me create a container within the storage account. I'm saying HRMS backup. Now let's go to the app services. Backup. Configure a custom backups. So select the storage account and the container. Now set a schedule. So you can define repeats every day, every 1 hour, or every day, and what is the start time as per UTC or a local time zone, and how long you want to retain these backups. Okay. So we have just enabled, as of now, there are no backups performed. But once we have the backups available, so we can click on restore in case of something which we want to restore it. Source storage account or automatic backup. Automatic backup is from the Azure backup or the custom backup which you created, or from a storage account from where we want to restore it. So we can select use file in a storage account, which is existing the file name. Whatever the file name which exists in the storage account within that container, we can specify the file name. And from there, to which app service we want to restore it, and to a deployment select, and we can say restore it. So it is going to overwrite the content which is existing in this particular app service. So based on need to need basis, we can restore the backup from a folder because we have configured as a 60 days retention. So we can go back to the 60 days backup and restore it. That's how it's very simple to configure the backups on an app service and restore it.